Oh, hello YouTube. It's Alvarado again with another pleasant message. You know, there's been a word that's being tossed around left and right. I'm hearing it all the time, okay? And that word is fascism. So today's word is fascism, boys and girls. Fascism, fascists, fascism, fascists. Ah. People throw that word around and I have to wonder if they really know what it means. I've noticed that in the last, well, since Trump's been running and won the Electoral College and is now inaugurated, I've been hearing that word fascist and fascism and fascist and fascism. And I really want to know if these people even know what that word actually means. And if they do know what it means, then why have they not been protesting for probably, in this country at least, the last 50 years, maybe longer? Of course, at this point in time, I think that this country clearly has been, and especially right now, not just because of Trump, but period, has been a fascist state. Now, Mussolini, if people remember their history, there was a gentleman named Benito Mussolini who was a dictator in Italy for many years, until 44. He was the creator of this idea. Okay, he used a bundle of sticks to represent the idea of fasci, which was a symbol of leadership in the Roman Empire, if I'm not mistaken. The word fascist itself, according to Mussolini, the originator of the idea of fascism and the fascist party of Italy, as it would have, been, called fascism or defined fascism as being the combination of state and corporate power. So what makes Trump any more fascist than Obama or Bush or Clinton or Bush or Reagan or, Carter, Ford, I mean, the list goes on, Nixon. I mean, we were warned about the military-industrial complex becoming intertwined with our government. That's just one form of, let's call it, corporate power. The military-industrial complex, of course, it consists of, hundreds of different types of corporations that have fat contracts with the United States government and make a lot of money that way. But then we also have to look at things like health insurance and insurance in general. They're tied in with the government completely. The pharmaceutical industry, tied in with the government completely. Petroleum, tied in with the government completely. Automotive manufacturing companies, tied in with the government completely. Otherwise, why did Obama give them that huge bailout? Unless he was just being nice to them, like he was to everyone else. I didn't get a bailout. Did you get a bailout? I didn't get a bailout. The economic downturn affected me as well, too, but I didn't get an economic bailout. No assistance here. But plenty of assistance for huge corporations. People like GM, they needed help. They can't run their business, so they need money from the government. For regular people, we would have just been decimated, bankrupted, and left alone to die and wither away. But not if you're a big corporate company, right? Those companies are tied in. That's why the majority of these big corporations pay no income tax at the end of the year. They've already lobbied anyways. What they've done is they've lobbied and lobbied and lobbied to get their way. You can think of things again like the insurance companies, pharmaceutical companies, lobby. So they've already paid their tax to the government or representatives of the government. So they've already thrown money in the coffers. Okay, so again, fascism is defined as the combination or the integration, whatever word you prefer, of state and corporate power. We have been living in this system for quite some time. So throwing the word idly around fascism and fascist really is kind of passé. It means nothing. It's stupid. If you had wanted to protest, you would have been protesting long ago, or under Obama, or under Bush, or under etc. So I'm tired of hearing that word. So the next time you hear somebody say fascist, ask them what it actually means. What they're probably going to think it means is something along the lines of Nazi Germany or Soviet Russia or something like that, when it's simply a combination of state and corporate power, very clearly defined by Mussolini. There it is. So if you didn't know what fascism means, now you know. So when you use the word, you'll actually know what it means. Instead of just throwing it around because you saw it in an old movie and you somehow associate it with Adolf Hitler or Stalin or whatever, when you fail to realize, again here, that we are living and have been living in a fascist state as defined by Mussolini. So why throw the word around so much now? Trump hasn't even done anything. He just got in office. Obama, though, had a proven track record of destroying other nations and interfering in other nations, etc., 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 just like his predecessor. And his predecessor. That's what all these leaders, and I realize, of course, that these leaders have this much power actually in the end, because, who really controls them again is the corporations. That's who really controls a lot of the policy in this country. Okay? So, again, please, if you're going to use the word fascist, at least know what it means. All right. I'm done. That's it. I just had to say that. I'm tired of hearing that word. So anyways, have a wonderful day. Have a wonderful week. And remember that in the end, none of this really matters. It's all an illusion, and it's all just temporary. Alvarado out. Have a great day. Thank you so much. If you like this, comment, subscribe, etc. Bye.